Sure.
Where's the government?
No.
Who's doing the time?
I need to sit next to.
Yeah, I'm sitting there.
Why
Obviously, my bag's there, guys.
Exactly.
No. Government head of table. They approved the deal.
No, we made.
We called all of you here. This is our meeting room. Just FYI.
Listen.
Can we not have a fight before this even starts?
Here, do you want to share?
I said I have to sit here because this is my good side.
Where's my?
Yeah, government. Stand next to the union.
This is your good side.
It's recording.
Wait, why don't you sit just 3 this side and 3 there?
That's exactly what we're
Angle
doing.
of the laptop is a bit.
No, like 3 this side and then 3 there. I feel like this is too close.
Well, you can move away if you
No.
want.
What if you try to look in my shape?
Wait, let me do my hair there. Is that recording yet?
Yeah, it is.
Can we move up? And then get my
If you, yeah, we can go more this way. Is that what
No, I meant like 3 people sitting on that side facing here. 3 people sitting on this side facing there. No?
So,
But then again, I don't know. Either way works. But then it looks empty because then,
I mean, I can't really see that far, but can you guys see each other?
Please move up. It's still a bit hot. Whew. Very much.
If you want.
Yeah, so we called all you guys here because you all have interest in what's going on. And so we're going to start by introducing ourselves. I'm Tom. I'm a spokesperson of the UA. And our goal is to, acquire your firm and manage it and, build the best company we can, make it grow, etc.
I'm Wing, and I'm also a spokesperson for GUA. We're working together. Look at this group, they don't know shit! Dude, we're recording.
Security!
Get this person out.
Do you know how to crop videos? Because I actually never see them. Okay, cool.
Just blur that part.
Is anyone keeping time, by the way?
What time do we have? 35 minutes?
We got 15 minutes, haven't we, for the first one?
Yep.
We might as well restart.
Alright.
Sorry, invites only.
So is the recording working?
Yeah.
Can you leave it? Is there a way of unlocking this something?
This is an exclusive meeting invite. So you even bought coffee for this.
How much time do we have?
Going max.
Would have bought it for the whole team, but
I'll buy donuts tomorrow, man. Does anyone want donuts for tomorrow?
Alright, let's
I'll buy
quickly
donuts.
introduce ourselves.
I'll
and-
bring coffees for people who's
I'll bring
interested
donuts
line.
tomorrow.
Sounds good. I like that. So, yeah, you're speaking.
Okay, so him and I are working together, Tom and I. And today we'll just start off the meeting by just wanting to know how you guys feel about the acquisition and what are your goals and what do you want to take out from this meeting. And so how about we start with the CEO first?
Well, I'm Lawrence, and I'm the CEO of Aussie Air currently. I've obviously worked with the firm for 15 years. I've been CEO for the past 5 years. Had good stock price increases, and I've also maintained jobs in Australia. My interests are to continue that and to continue managing the firm, and particularly with jobs in Australia. And that's sort of my interest.
What's your goal? Like, what do you want? Like,
What do you see yourself in 5-10 years?
yeah.
Well, at least in 5 years, I'd like to be managing Aussie Air.
Okay. So next.
I'm Harry. I'm the president from Foreign Investment Review Board, representing the government. And today, I'm here to, take care of a bit of everything, like the unions and also the management contract. So. Yeah.
What's your goal? What do you want to take out of this meeting?
Well, I have to make sure the whole takeover thing is done legally, and also our union people don't get sick out, don't lose their jobs too much.
So can you define?
Oh, I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Harry.
Harry.
Define what you mean by legally.
Well, the OCA has to. We have to make sure that the whole takeover thing and the OCA is on 51% of shares by Australians. That's our definition.
Okay, great, thank you.
I am Temisa Kusine, Miss Kusine Michelle Suffice.
Mhm.
I am the representative from ACTU, and I will be representing virtually all of Aussie Air's employees, including their pilots, flight attendants, office baggage, maintenance workers, so pretty much everybody that's on their payroll. Main role and interest, as it is today and always will be, to maximize the value for the employees. So I definitely want to get a fair deal for them.
So
What is that, like,
yeah.
what are those issues you're looking for to talk about today?
Employment, wages, job security, benefits, the whole 9 yards. Aussie Air is an Australian icon,
Sort of.
and we'd like to maintain that legacy and, of course, to keep it mainly employing Australians.
So in terms of job security and
Yeah, sort of.
wages, etc., what would be your number one priority? Like, what is the number one thing you want to achieve? If
It's
you
a
put
full
them in
package.
order. Okay.
It's a full package.
Right. And finally, we have the AAS.
Yep, so I'm representing the shareholders, and I'm also the fund manager of EI. So, and we're one of the major shareholders. So I do have, I have an interest in a high price, and I also have an interest in the workers because them not being happy affects me.
In what way do they affect you?
Because if they protest, then that's going to affect the whole of Australian economy, and my shareholders don't just hold shares in one place, they hold shares throughout the market.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So we all have interests that can meet together.
What are your interests?
Our interests, go with your interests more or less. Not all interests go against each other. Like possibly the price will be a hard thing to settle on. But we'll see that later. But a lot of our interests can come together. I don't see a problem in reaching a mutually or a beneficial agreement with all of us.
So we want a smooth process with like as minimal conflict as possible.
All right. So now that we've introduced ourselves and we know generally what each other want, do you guys want to speak privately with each other?
Yeah.
We know that we would. It's 1 minute. Oh God, I can't read. Join.
So could you guys please be more specific about your interests as well? Because you kind of glazed over them, saying that they're sort of overlapping
So
hours.
obviously we want this to be a friendly takeover, not a hostile takeover. And so we would be offering a share price that's reasonable, slightly above market, but not too expensive, because we want to make a profit out of this as well. And the CEO, we're happy that you've served the company for 15 years, and we do value that, and we know that you have the skill set that is needed to help keep this company going after the acquisition. So you would be safe, like your job will be safe, but we can negotiate the terms of your job security. We won't be firing you or anything like that, so you can be assured of that.
But we are still interested in, since we're acquiring the company and we've invested a lot of money, to be able to manage it and have flexibility in the control of the company. You'll still be, have a...
Because as you would know, we want a good team that's fit and that is capable of keeping this company going. So it would be reasonable for us to be able to observe your skills. And if it does not match what we want and our values, then obviously it would be optimal for us to have the ability to, let you guys go.
Right. It doesn't go just for you. If management, not just CEO, vice president, financial executives, etc., if they don't meet our goals, we should be able to control that somehow. Next, for the government, of course, we're interested in meeting the regulations. If you can't meet the regulations, it's going to be extremely hard for us to make this deal. I think that goes for everyone. Want this to go legally, we'll let you know of everything. Let us know your more specific concerns that we can perhaps meet, depending on how this goes. As for the union,
Okay, so as for the union, the workers, obviously we want you guys to be happy. You guys have been working for the company, and you guys are kind of like people that keep the company going and everything. Just as important as the CEO, but not
perhaps more.
To differ.
Who's the one who works? Who does all the hard labor?
He makes the big decisions.
It's the people.
But these people are the ones that does the hard work.
Exactly.
And so obviously your interests are our interests as well, and obviously we want to compromise with you. Obviously, as we said to the CEO, if your interests align with us, that's great. But if there's going to be times where our interests won't align, and if the skill sets or your values don't align with ours, then obviously it's no use for you working for the company. So we want that flexibility, as I already mentioned. And in terms of shareholders, you guys are an important part of this acquisition. The recording stopped.
No, it's just the screen.
Oh, okay. You guys are an important part of the acquisition, yeah. And what should we say?
I'll just say that we're keeping ACTU as representatives of the union even after.
Yeah,
You're
That's been
contractually
settled.
obliged to.
yeah, yeah.
Don't have much of a choice there.
Actually, about that.
I have one more question, if possible.
Go ahead.
Yes.
You mentioned, of course, with the share price that you want to get a deal that is as profitable for you. So from that, I would ask, what is your intentions with this takeover? Are you buying over Aussie Air as a legacy investment? Or do you want to keep it going and basically build up the brand and uphold what it is? Or is this a money scheme where you buy in, make as much money as possible, and cash out?
Absolutely not. We see a really impressive growth potential. You've captured the market both domestically and you're starting to grow internationally. So, we're really thinking that this company can grow and we can grow with it. And so we see this potential and we want to be a part of it. And so we don't want to just use you and dump you. We want to grow together, and hopefully we can do this together where we can all be happy and all make a little bit of money out of it.
Think of it as like a partnership.
It is a partnership.
Yeah. And shareholders, obviously we won't be ripping you off. Obviously, as I said, we're going to offer a price that's slightly above market, but not to an unreasonable point.
Do you have an indicative price?
Well, maybe we'll talk privately with the shareholders first.
And see what their interests are, and see
Yeah.
if they're happy with a brief idea of what they want first.
Well, I also have 12 million shares, so I'd be interested in hearing what your indicative price is.
She's a representative of the shareholders, so in this meeting she'll represent the shareholders, and
How about
she'll represent you fine, I'm sure.
how
And you
about-
can speak to her if there's any problems that you have.
We can discuss with her, and then we can discuss with you. Obviously, we are going to be fully honest in this negotiation. We're not gonna
What?
like obviously
What?
like
Well,
no.
that's,
What I
Starting
mean,
off on the wrong foot.
No. What I
To be
mean,
honest.
no. What I mean is like what she is gonna. Well, what she hears, what we discussed is going to, like the information that we have, we're gonna give to you as well. But we just want to be sure what her position, what her interests are first, because she is the representative of the
Right.
shareholders.
So what she means is that we're going to meet with you individually, just like you're going to meet with other people, and that information might be shared, and you or I would not want that information shared with everyone, possibly. And so you can trust us, we'll trust you.
So honesty is guaranteed.
Yes.
Absolutely. We're not, as I said, we're not here to just do. So yeah, I think it's
Yeah, should we start private meeting?
private conferences.
Private conferences. Okay. So who do you want to speak to first?
I want to speak with the CEO.
Actually,
Workers? Can I speak to
I'd
you?
like to.
Is that right?
I'd like, yeah, CEO.
can I speak with the
We can do 2 meetings actually, because
I can do privately with him. You can do privately with me.
I mean, if you
Well,
want to.
You don't have to
That
meet till 4:25.
And then next,
yeah, but
We could do
And next, I'd like to.
So wait, how much
Yeah.
time do we? I can't really see that.
25 minutes.
So it's-
3:55.
Okay, so
Let's drive up
How about
some
this? I
meetings.
meet
We
with
got
him, you
Penny
meet with
here?
her, then I talk to you about it.
Actually, about meeting with her first.
you're meeting with her.
Meeting
there.
with the
Yeah,
shareholders
sorry.
first.
You talk to him, I talk to him.
That's fine. All right, so
Switch channels. Okay. Can we pause the thing?
yeah, we can.
What is
And
it?
then
Who's-
thumbs up.
TUA with government, one of them.
Who is the shareholder meeting up with first? ACTU?
Yeah.
And I'm also one of the TUA. No, TUA.
Yeah, PE private equity. Second round.
Do you want to talk to me? Do you have any issue?
Well, I think you and I already sort of
Yeah, I will talk to you after the meeting.
yeah, we'll do third round. So where's everyone gone?
They already found a place to talk.
Oh, okay.
Should we go?
Not really, but just,
Okay.
and if you want to, but not immediately. Anyway, sorry
Okay.
about that.
Yes, I'll talk to the CEO. It's still recording.
It's still recording, yeah. I mean, just leave it there.
CEO?
Yep, CEO.
Yeah.
What's up?
So, is there any questions you want to ask?
Well, what are you looking at for my management contract?
Okay, so obviously you said you want to continue working on for the company, and as I said, we want flexibility, we want the discretion to let you go on if you're unsatisfied with your work. But right now, we have decided, after speaking to my partner, yeah, what was it? Unpause it.